talking about Eminem don't put himself out there like that. Out there like what? I don't get it, man. I don't understand not only the double standard when it comes to Eminem, but we justify it at every turn, it feels like. And speaking of which, speaking of double standards, he still hasn't responded to this incredible diss record that's called The Black Slim Shady. And I know people don't want to admit, what's going on, and people want to act like this song never happened, but it happened. It's a real song. It's a real diss record from a credible MC who hasn't gotten a response and probably won't get a response because there is no response
How
to
did we
give. Because
go?
on the other side of that mountain is a 300 bars and running, and he doesn't want any of that smoke.
I don't
Let's
know.
just say it like that. Eminem doesn't want any smoke with the game. I'll
How did
say
we
it
get
with
here?
me, Eminem apologizers out there. Eminem doesn't want any smoke with the game. The truth will set you free.
But how did we get here? How did we get here? How do we go from talking about T.I. Son King to Eminem not wanting it with games
I'll
this record
find a
about?
way, I'll find a way to connect those dots. Got to do it.
All right.
I mean, we got to
Next.
remind people. I don't want people to forget. It's easy to forget out here because people are trying to make you forget that this is going on. I listened to that record the other day. I think it's one of the best 15 disc records I've ever heard.
It's making my top 15.
uh,
No doubt. Matter of fact, it's not making my top 15. I already know that.
I think it's making my top 15. I think that, again, he did something that's never been done.
I might make a diss records playlist and prove you wrong. Matter of fact, in my notes,
People saying cut it out, Mike. No, I'm telling the truth. If he doesn't respond, he's not going to respond to it. I ain't even going to say if he doesn't respond to this. He's not going to respond to this. And clearly, he wants no smoke with the game. Now, he wanted smoke with Nick Cannon. He wanted smoke with Mariah. He wanted smoke with Everlast. He wanted smoke with Fred Durst. He wanted smoke with MGK. This guy, he doesn't. And which is fine. And I love the fact that, you know what I like about the diss record too? He kept it on wax. This wasn't about, Eminem don't want to get involved with the street shit. It's not about any of that. Game kept it on wax. He talked about rapidy rap stuff. He didn't talk about what he was going to do to him like on some street shit or anything like this. This was about the bars. He ran from the bars. Jay Short with the super chat says, y'all see that Kanye conservatorship narrative picking up steam. They stole MJ, Prince, Kelly's music. They want their publishing back no matter what. They want their corners back, man. They want their corners back. Thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat.
trying to tell people. First of all, I'd like to let people know the Spotify 10% disc. The playlist is coming soon. It's going to be on Spotify soon. The 10% disc playlist. That's what the title of the playlist is going to be.
You got some disc records you jotting down?
I am jotting down a couple disc records right now. I know this one's not going to make it. Just because it's dissing Eminem doesn't make it top 15 either, Mike.
You know
But
what?
here's
I might
also-
be overrating Eminem. You're right, because that doesn't give you any points for dissing Eminem, right? He's not going to
Definitely
respond.
records like Drop a Gem on Him by Mobb Deep, dissing Tupac. It's a better rapper, a better song.
It's a better song, but is it a better diss record, though?
It is. Drop a Gem on Him is stellar. Like to also remind you that 10% this is going to make the top 15 diss records.
I think you need to listen to the Black Slim Shady
I
again.
won't be doing
Mel
that.
says that diss was easy to forget. Was it, or did they make y'all forget it?
First of all, I told you about these. Never mind. Like, first of all, these people want their corners, Mike. There's a bunch of Avon Barksdales running around. Want my corner. Okay? And they're
Telling
very
you,
right. Like it's a very astute observation that arguably the three best male catalogs of the last 50 years of modern contemporary black music, and R. Kelly, Prince, and Michael Jackson are now, kind of like on some up for grabs for various reasons. One of them's just a nasty bastard who should have his catalog, though, Mike. But that's neither here nor there. The other two, we know what they really did to the other two, Mike.
Yeah, I've done even more research. It's a far, far
very
rabbit hole.
problematic. You want to talk about something being problematic? The way Michael Jackson and Prince died is what's problematic up in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Esquire said question.
R. Kelly nasty ass is where R. Kelly need to be. All right.
Esquire says question. Do y'all rank the game higher than Eminem? All things considered. Technical ability, impact, creativity, originality, identity, classic moments, etc. I rank the game higher than Eminem, but I mean, all things considered, I think that Eminem's, I guess, I don't know what would be higher, maybe the originality and things of that nature. But when it comes to just straight up music, I think that the game just has a better catalog of music than Eminem. And if you disagree, think about if Eminem were to go up against Game in a versus and how that would go for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Eric Terrell says, "Mike, you acting like the Game song is no Vaseline. It don't have to be no Vaseline. It's a setup record. No Vaseline is a finisher. And see, it's different because no Vaseline is the answer. This is his Stillmatic freestyle. This is a setup. Then he's gonna come
I'll
with
give you
the
that. I was actually gonna ask you. So I got two questions for you. Do you think this is better than the Stillmatic freestyle by Nas over the Paid in Full beat, or the Kiss the Game freestyle over the Put Your Hands Up beat by Beanie Siegel? Do you think that the Black Slim Shady is better than those two records?
I don't.
Those are back. Okay, then it's not making the top 15, Mike.
Okay, that's fine. You know the other one that's crazy? Jadakiss Checkmate.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
No, what he say? He said, "Don't dance with me, dog. Your steps ain't right yet."
Everything like he said on there, man, like swell up with like seafood. You ain't get shot yet. What's your next album about? Like he was
nothing.
Going.
You can hear him saying nothing in the ad libs. It was hilarious.
Yo, how'd he start that shit off? Is he from Midwest or down south? Can't figure this clown out. Yo, man, Jada was going in on Checkmate. Mel with the super chat says, "I'm from Detroit, not an M fan, just calling it what it is. I didn't like the record when I heard it. I was a big Game fan. He's just a cornball. You didn't like the record because you don't like Eminem's music. And he made it in the vein of Eminem's material." Esquire says, "But you can't ignore the disparity in the rhyme skills." Is there a do you think there's a big gap between the skill set of Eminem as a rhymer and Game skill set as a rhymer? Is that gap as big as people are saying it is?
Not anymore. No.
Yeah. I know in the beginning, of course, there was a gap, but we're talking about Game now.
People are
because you got one person who's gotten much better and one person that's gotten worse.
But listen, what I'm saying. People try to remember rappers, competitively speaking, based on what their best product is.
Yeah.
And so the Game, for most people, their best product in their minds came early on. That guy, there's a big gap between him and him. This guy, oh, hell no. Hell no.
Listen to Bigger Than Me, which he does kind of, channel his inner Eminem with that yin, yin, yin on a motherfucker. Listen to records like that.
For people that are talking about technical rhyming ability, go listen to the Game rapping on the Documentary 2 record on the Documentary 2, the Primo track.
Yeah.
Or go listen to him rap on $1 in a Dream on the documentary on the Documentary 2. And you tell me that that's not technical rhyming. Like, even like the speeding up of the pace and the breakdown. No, like, people don't listen to Game. Like it's one of those things. It's like, you get so used to somebody having a certain type of game, Mike. We had this conversation on the Patreon about the Freddie when they were trying to say the joint with Anderson .Paak and Raekwon was out of place. It's like, no, he's just not talking about, like, selling dope and being a gangster. And it's almost like you don't want to let him do it. Because it's like, when he does it and does it well, it's almost like it's not okay. And it's like, it is okay. When the Game does rap technically sound and kill shit, it's like nobody talks about it. Like, Mike, we can go to other evidence. Listen to how he's rapping on Ali Boumaier with Chains and Ross.
Crazy record. Fuck y'all mad at me, fo. Yeah. Nah, I don't think the technical disparities are as wide as y'all think it is. Now, if you want to talk about on some If you want to
Got
talk about
two
on some
chains, they
nerd
two
rap
tones,
shit,
200 racks, no lie. True. He's even using alliteration and like literary devices on Ali Boumaier while doing the rapid time flow and slowing it down. He's got 3 different flows on there.
somebody said Eminem would destroy Mike D. Stop playing. You talking about destroy me? No, he needs to focus on niggas who actually rap for a living. That's the problem. That's the problem. You gonna battle a guy that's out here hosting the Masked Singer? Come on, man.